we're appealing to both political leaders and their supporters and agents to comply with them, because it's good for all of us. We want the candidates to be alive and healthy throughout the entire, because there is life after elections. We want the supporters to be alive and healthy so that they are even able to come and vote on polling day and live a life after elections, because after 8th of February, we will have finished the electoral roadmap and there will be life and things to do. So we're encouraging as much as possible, you know, low human-to-human, you know, interaction. And that's why we talked about using remote engagement where possible, but also things that we've been using. We've been using posters. We can continue using them. They give you visibility in the communities, flyers, banners. People have always been using radio announcements. They've used them before. Promote them, just take them to a higher level. And then, of course, Kakuyege, where, like I'm talking to you now with the distance, you know, and then, of course, regulated meetings. Regulated meetings mean that you, as much as possible, make sure that you plan a meeting and involve security and Electoral Commission officials, as well as Minister of Health, to ensure that the venues are ventilated and then there are spaces for social distancing. So we've given clear guidelines on how this can be achieved. Of course, we've advised as much as possible to use facilities, you know, phones, because people are already using phones. We've used them, SMSs and other things. They help you to take your message across, as well as social media, for those who can use that. We've already seen videos going around, and they have impact. They create impact and visibility in the community. So it's new for all of us. It's not normal. It's quite a situation that's challenging to everyone, but we want to protect each other. The election officials are young men and women from the communities. We don't want them to be exposed to the risk of COVID-19 at the same time. So it's a challenge, but I think we'll live up to it and be responsible so that as much as possible we conduct campaigns in a manner that does not expose you know, the electorate as well as candidates to COVID-19.
Finally, Mr. Paul Bukenya, we know that also the sections of the public wonder if the Electoral Commission can have violent-free elections. And we also wonder tonight, is it possible for us as a country to have violent-free elections?
And part of what we are really working at is strengthening our messaging, because we need to send a message to you that a peaceful election is good for all of us. We cannot do it alone. We're just a small group organizing elections for the entire country. So it's a decision we have to make as Ugandans that this election, I will not be violent, I will not escalate issues and promote, you know, riotous conduct or rowdy behavior. It's a decision you have to make as a country, and that's the messaging we are taking across and saying, please, let's not involve ourselves in acts of violence. They don't add to the value of our democracy. They take away instead. They do not promote democracy in this country.